Now we're going to give him a head and joining these up and creating a neck. This is like one of the problem areas. Arms and hands are problem area, feet are problem area, and this is one too. And I'm still trying to find the best way to do it. So I've grabbed, holding the Alt key down, I was able to grab that whole thing. I'm going to face it off all at once. And somehow we have to create a mesh here without creating a lot of triangles. And it's okay, and these low polys, a lot of times it's alright to have a triangle or two. When you start to get into photorealism, once you become a master of Blender and you're doing photorealistic work, you won't want to do triangles anymore at all. Okay. Then tug some of these verts around. I'm going to use, there'll be two quads over here and these two quads. That'll make my 4 quads that I want to use for my neck hole. I'll do it the same way as I'll take a cylinder and join it to this, and I'm going to put my mesh back together. So go in the object mode, and you can also on your mirror you can use this button, I believe, to well, no, it doesn't look like you can, so I'm going to go ahead and apply this. I'm going to go back in edit mode, grab these 4 faces, and the reason why they put the toggle between object and edit modes is because you're doing it all the time. So I went back into object mode. I'm going to add a cylinder for my neck. Join them together. And let's see, I think I'll go ahead and put faces here. As always, you have to make a choice between joining by vertex or face, and I think in this situation faces are more appropriate. Oops. Control Z. Get in there closer where I can see what I'm doing. I would even practice for quite a while just trying to move around an object in Blender. So you're going to be doing that a lot. It'll really cut down the amount of frustration that you feel. Okay, so we have a neck joined. And we'll smooth this out later on. So I'm going to create a head. And the way I like to do it is I like to go back into object mode again. Grab a cube. And then there, over here there's a couple, I have to be in edit mode. Grab the cube. Let's see. Alright. And then I want to take this, go in edit mode, and subdivide. That's too much. Right there should do it. Line that up. And there's another smooth vertex. If you hit this a few times, you can shrink that down to approximate head size. And now I want to go back in object mode and join these two together. Control J. Back in the edit mode. I wonder if I'm off. Well, it's not too far off. Maybe it's because I have my cursor in a kind of a wonky place. There we go. Go this way. And then, now that we're in edit mode, to grab this whole thing, I have to press the L key. If you're working with faces, press the period on the number pad there to get out of that mode where it slowed me down. Alright, and I'm going to add some faces in here as well. You probably want to throw out your first 5 or 6 models. I did. It just it's like anything. It's going to take you some practice, and first things you do won't be the best. And X-ray mode there. Face mode. The head, excluding the neck. I'm going to shrink it along the x-axis. There we go. And then I'm going to bring the whole thing down a little bit. Now to give him a little bit of a chin, going to press the O key to go into what's that called again? Proportional editing mode. And notice how when I hit the G key, I now have this big circle. That shows you how much of an area you're going to affect. And something like that. Give them a little bit longer face. I wanted to show you that so you could see that, yeah, you know, the technique. Wow, that's a real pencil neck there. Okay, and one of the last things I want to do, or show you anyway, is I want to pick the whole thing and then come up here and hit Smooth Vertex. And if we look at it now, it should look a little bit better. And like anything, you'll come in here and you'll start tweaking, and you'll be there forever, tweaking away. Oh, my proportional editing's still on, which might not be a bad idea in this case because you're affecting a lot of little tiny polygons in here. And I'm going to be stuck here all day if I start in on this. So I'm going to stop right there. Thank you for watching. If you like these videos, go ahead and give them an upvote.